Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Zone Bikes. Today we're diving into a full review of the 2025 Kawasaki ZXR 100R, a machine that is already turning heads in the superbike world. Kawasaki has always had a strong reputation when it comes to leader-class sport bikes, and this new ZXR 100R is a clear evolution of their race-bred DNA, but with enough refinement to appeal to riders who want a bike capable of dominating both on the track and on the street. The ZXR name itself carries a lot of nostalgia and performance credibility, so naturally there are big expectations for this one. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through what makes this bike special, from its performance to its electronics, design, price, and why it might just be one of the most balanced superbikes available right now. At the heart of the 2025 Kawasaki ZXR 100R is a 998 cubic centimeters inline-four engine, liquid-cooled, with a high compression ratio and a rev-happy nature that is all about extracting every ounce of performance. Kawasaki claims around 196 horsepower on tap, which puts it squarely in the top tier of modern leader bikes. It's paired with a 6-speed close ratio gearbox, equipped with both a slipper clutch and a bidirectional quickshifter, meaning gear changes are seamless whether you're powering out of corners or dropping down hard into them. The power delivery is smooth in the low to mid-range but really comes alive at the higher revs, which is exactly what you'd expect from a machine tuned with racing in mind. Despite its ferocity, it remains rideable thanks to the highly developed electronic rider aids that Kawasaki has been refining over the years. Speaking of electronics, this is where the ZXR 100R really shines in 2025. Kawasaki has loaded the bike with a full suite of rider aids, multiple selectable riding modes like Sport, Road, Rain, and a fully customizable rider mode. You also get advanced traction control, slide control, wheelie control, launch control, and cornering ABS. The system is tied into a 6-axis IMU that constantly monitors lean angle, pitch, and yaw, making sure the bike remains planted and predictable even in aggressive riding scenarios. What makes the electronics here stand out is the adjustability. Riders can really fine-tune how much intervention they want, so whether you're just learning to handle a leader bike or you're an experienced track day junkie, the ZXR adapts to you. The quickshifter is silky, the throttle response is sharp but manageable, and all of this combines to give you a ride experience that feels both exhilarating and safe. On the chassis side, Kawasaki continues with a lightweight, rigid frame designed for precise handling. The suspension is top shelf, fully adjustable Showa balance-free forks up front and a uni-track rear shock, giving you the ability to dial in rebound, compression, and preload. Out of the box, it's tuned aggressively for the track but still manages to offer enough compliance to handle street conditions without rattling your spine. The stability in fast sweepers is excellent, while the bike remains nimble and responsive in tighter corners. The integrated aerodynamic winglets in the front cowl aren't just for show either. They provide noticeable downforce at high speeds, helping keep the front end planted during hard acceleration. Add to that a steering damper for high-speed stability, and you've got a superbike that feels glued to the tarmac when you really push it. Braking performance is equally confidence-inspiring. Kawasaki equips the ZXR 100R with dual 330mm discs up front, grabbed by high-spec Brembo monoblock calipers, and a single large disc at the rear. The braking feel is strong and progressive, with very little fade even after repeated hard stops, making it perfect for track sessions. Combined with cornering ABS, you can trail brake deep into turns without the fear of washing out. For street riders, the system is forgiving but never intrusive, while track riders can dial down the safety nets and let the brakes do their pure mechanical magic. Design-wise, the 2025 ZXR 100R is unmistakably Kawasaki. The bike carries an aggressive stance with sharp, angular fairings and a menacing front cowl that integrates slim LED headlights. The winglets blend into the bodywork seamlessly, maintaining a cohesive aerodynamic look rather than bolted-on gimmicks. The tail section is slim and purposeful, with a high-mounted seat and minimalist rear lighting, emphasizing its track intentions. The paint schemes are equally eye-catching, with Kawasaki offering a striking Kawasaki Racing Team KRT edition complete with race-inspired graphics. The TFT display is bright and crisp, with smartphone connectivity for ride logging, navigation, and notifications. Riders can also access telemetry-style data, such as lap times and lean angles, which really makes the bike feel like a personal race engineer in your garage. When it comes to real-world usability, Kawasaki has done its best to balance the razor-sharp edge of a track weapon with enough comfort for the road. The ergonomics are aggressive, with low clip-ons and high rear sets, but the seat isn't unbearably hard, and the suspension can be softened for city rides. Heat management has also been improved, so even though this is a nearly 200 horsepower machine, it doesn't cook you in traffic the way some older superbikes do. Fuel consumption, as you'd expect, is not its strong suit, but buyers in this segment aren't too worried about miles per gallon. What matters is that every ride feels special, and the ZXR 100R delivers that in spades. Now let's talk price, because that's always an important factor. Based on Kawasaki's positioning with the ZX10R and ZX10RR, the ZXR 100R lands in the premium superbike range. You're looking at somewhere around $17,000 to $20,000 for the standard version, while a higher spec KRT or RR variant could push closer to $22,000 to $25,000 depending on the market and optional extras. That puts it right in line with competitors from Yamaha, Honda, Ducati, and BMW. Considering the level of engineering and equipment you're getting here, it's a competitive package. What really sets the ZXR 100R apart are its unique selling points. First is its track readiness straight out of the crate. You don't need to spend thousands upgrading suspension or brakes, it's already race ready. Second, the aerodynamic design and integrated winglets add a level of stability and visual drama that rivals are only just catching up to. Third, the electronics suite is one of the most user-friendly and customizable in its class, letting riders of different skill levels tailor the bike to their needs. Fourth, the ZXR branding brings back heritage and nostalgia, making this not just a bike, but a statement for Kawasaki fans. Of course, it's not without drawbacks. The aggressive ergonomics may be too demanding for riders who want a daily machine, the maintenance costs for a high-strung superbike will be significant, and running costs like premium tires and fuel can add up quickly. But those who are buying a liter-class sport bike like this know what they're getting into. It's a bike built for thrills, performance, and exclusivity, not for commuting comfort. To sum it up, the 2025 Kawasaki ZXR 100R is everything you'd expect from Kawasaki's superbike flagship: powerful, fast, packed with cutting-edge electronics, and designed to dominate on the track while still being manageable on the road. For riders chasing the thrill of pure performance and the prestige of owning one of the sharpest machines on the market, the ZXR 100R is an incredible option. It's not cheap, and it's not forgiving, but it's a bike that rewards skill, passion, and a love for speed. If you've been waiting for a superbike that blends heritage, technology, and raw excitement, this is one to put at the top of your list.